Good evening, Auntie Rani, and welcome to our podcast. What can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Rani Lutchman, and I'm 67 years old. I'm a mother of three children. Unfortunately, I lost my eldest son. He was killed a few years ago. And then I've got a second son, which just made 47 years today. And I have a daughter that's 32. She's out in London. Yes, I've got seven grandchildren,
Wow.
and I've got two great grandchildren. The most important thing is in my life is that I'm very involved with the community. I love the community so much, it's unreal. I studied community as well. And at the moment, I'm a community liaison officer. I work with the Actonville CPF, which also gives me a bit of time to go out at night as well, to patrol around. It gives me a break to keep me young as well. And then I used to be on a stakeholder for all the schools, Willem Hill School, Liverpool, Benoni Primary, and Actonville Primary, going out and doing motivational talks on drugs. Yes. And part of that, I'm a stakeholder for many other, like for example, I worked at the Dumasani Masilela Theatre. I was the only Indian in Soweto and in Polokwane that was chosen to be on the National Arts and Culture as a practitioner. Practitioner means is that you are into music.
Wow.
The reason is because as my daughter was growing up, it was a passion to open up her own dance school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and she had her own dance school. The school's name was Kavishan's Youth Empowerment. And that's where I learned as the CEO to empower the youth, which was so brilliant. Coming back to the National Arts and Culture, I won the votes at Polokwane amongst lots and lots of people that wasn't Indian. Well, I felt a bit awkward because I was the only Indian, which was good. And I got a lot of support from our people at the theatres and also from most of our black people that's so accommodating and love our Indian people so much when it comes to the National Arts and Culture, which is the heritage. So I was chosen in and I was voted in as a heritage leader. So I'm a heritage leader for SIFSA. SIFSA means Cultural, Creative, Industrial Federation of South Africa. Yeah.
Wow.
So I voted in to be on heritage. But more than that, I think I have too many portfolios to my name. I did workshops at Sibikwa, and I did help Sibikwa with the road mapping of Actonville. And it's so intelligent, it's so brilliant to know what's the road mapping of Actonville, because it's part of the budgets of Actonville. Yes, and with all these workshops, I do have all my certificates in place. And I'm hoping and praying that the youth of today can also follow up and have all these type of positions. The most important thing for the youth is they should become on the youth desk of SAPS and also work with SAPS. Come on to the CPF, which is so brilliant because you learn so much on CPF. You learn about crime. You're the eyes and the ears of crime, and you see what's happening. Yes. Talking about SAPS, yes, I've worked with Constable Lechau for many years. We empowered the youth as well. We did the June 16. We did Women's Day. We did the drug campaigns, which was so brilliant. And I was also the coordinator of events for SAPS, which was so brilliant as well. Thank you so much.
Auntie Rani, you are so phenomenal. I mean, it is such a. When I met you already, I knew you were a phenomenal woman. And obviously now you just spilled everything that you can remember. I know you have to dig deeper. We're gonna get a big portfolio to your name. I met you at the Actonville Circle Flea Market. And that's a very important part of our heritage as Actonville people. When did you move to Actonville?
My dad was from Charleston. My mom was from Kalamazoo, a real Munsami. My dad was a real Naidu. And in the early 60s, yes, we moved to Actonville. I schooled at the Soldana School which was named under the Boxburg School, which was under Soldana as well. The principal, Mr. Naidu, the principal. And then I schooled at Willemills.
Okay.
And from Willemills, I ended up in Lenasia. I schooled at Highveld in Lenasia as well, which was very good. I came back, and yes, I got my first job. I worked at the airport, duty free at the airport, and then I moved into transit at the airport, and I became the first Indian to go through the turnstiles at the international airport. Yes, and that's where I picked up my experience. Then I studied further. I worked at micrographics, which was part of NetBank, and I worked there, and I wanted more to it. I ended up at Romeo Alcatel. I wanted more there as well, and I ended up at GC. From there, I started in 1979, 1980. I worked at Lever Brothers, which was Vandenberg and Jerkins. Then it was Lever Brothers. Then it was Lever Industrial. Then it was Unilever. And now it's Unilever. Oh, I forgot to say Lever Bonds, but it's Unilever. I worked there for 35 years and I retired. And then one day, playing on the phone, I got a link, and it was employing people at Ikuleni, Jumasani, Masilela Theatre on the event side. And I put in my name, and believe me, I wasn't even interviewed at the theatre, and I got the job.
Well
And
done.
I worked with them for 1.5 years. Yes, coming back to the Actonville Circle Flea Market. I am the secretary, I'm the treasurer, and I'm still at the Actonville Circle Flea Market.
Yes.
So I've got too many portfolios to my name, and I love myself too much. The most important person in the world is myself.
And that's so
I
true.
love myself. I love my dressing. My dressing is so important. The first thing I wake up in the morning, I plan what to wear for the day. And I hope and I pray there'll be many more mothers like me that can go further in life. And I suppose, yes, we're all trying. We are trying in the grace of God. We are trying. If you put God first in your life, I suppose you'll get there. But I thank my children, they're so supportive towards me. And I thank my children that followed what I've done. And they're always there. My boys were very educated. My first son went to Germany. My second son went to London. And my daughter finished off a dance career in India and opened up her own dance school.
Well
and I'm
done.
so proud of it. And that was without a father, darling. They all three of them didn't have a father. Being a single mom, I pulled through all this.
And that's why you're my inspiration.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
I know that you cook absolutely divine food. I am in love with your chicken curry. What is your signature dish?
My favorite is pani chow. I love mutton curry. I love chops. Oh, I love it. Mutton curry. Yes, we started at a very young age to cook. And I still love cooking. And you have to come back after the fast.
I will.
And come and eat with us, okay?
Thank you, Auntie Rani. This was such a pleasure.
Thank
and
you.
we will speak to you again.
Thank you.